So Gavi, Nest Warden for Sam.
New Precon Commander thing.
Yeah. Dave, you're on Kess.
I have Kess, Dissident Mage.
Cool. I've got Mr. Mizzix.
Mizzix of the Ismagus.
I've got
And Lee, you've got Roon.
The Hidden Realms.
I've brought a knife to a gunfight.
Possibly.
I just grabbed like the deck out of the top.
I grabbed one I haven't played for a while.
You've got all our precons now, right, Lee?
Yeah.
Have you got to play the role of postman and deliver them to us all, or
I can probably do that.
just leave them in the doorway, because I'm not allowed to come within 2 meters of you. So.
Yeah.
Giggity.
Yeah.
Giggity.
Do I need to go for a drive, Lee?
Yeah, well, maybe go for a walk down by the river or something, and then
Shady.
By the river.
happen to pop past Condon Hall or something.
Dodgy dealings of handing over decks in brown bags.
Leave it on a bench. Walk off.
Basically.
All right. Who wants to roll off to see who's first?
You can do it, Greg. You've done a lot of sitting around waiting.
You want me to go first, or you want me to roll off?
You can roll off. I don't want you to go first.
Yeah, steady on.
On my screen, I've got Lee top left, then me, then bottom right is Dave, and then bottom left is Sam. So
Yeah.
the clock.
What I got.
1 to 5 is Lee, and following on from that, it is an 8. Oh,
Weighted dice.
that's me.
Definitely weighted those. Well, I should get a hand, shouldn't I?
Rolled it off screen, yeah.
Oh no.
Greg, have we seen you shuffle your deck?
Yeah, I've been shuffling it for hours.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Shuffling it, yeah.
I always shuffle it. I shuffle really well.
Every day I'm shuffling.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
What the hell? I'll keep it.
6, 7.
I got to figure out how bad this hand is.
This is pretty bad. I think I might die within a few turns.
Get rid of that.
Mine's fun.
That. And draw 2. And it's 2 lands. Cool. Glad. Thanks so much, deck.
Thank you, deck.
Can't wait to play this 7-land hand.
Hand's good. Means you can play stuff.
Well, I need stuff to play first.
You play everything on curve, Sam, from a 7-card hand.
I will certainly be able to do that.
So we're excited about double masters?
No.
Yeah.
I am. My wallet isn't.
Yeah.
Cool. Ready to go?
Yeah.
All set.
Drawing, playing, and is it Guildgate go?
That's me next, isn't it?
It is you, Dave.
Cool.
It was always you.
Playing Evolving Wilds past 10. And
And then
at some point I'm going to
it's
crack
me.
it. I don't really care when. Makes a difference.
Might as well do it.
I'll play a Temple of Triumph and Scry. That can stay on top.
I'll draw, and I will play a Simic Gate and pass the turn.
Get a swamp.
I'll draw, play a island and a goblin electromancer.
Oh,
Last turn.
Oh.
target acquired.
If he plays Baral next turn, we know it's definitely the target.
Yeah, because Burrell's not even in the deck.
Really?
Should be, hey?
Feels like it should be. To be fair, it should be in here, which is not. Yeah, our decks are very similar.
Where else good?
So you're just going to copy my spell for the win, right?
That's the plan. I'll play a Rupture Spire, paying the 1. Pass turn.
Untap, draw. I'll play this Prairie Stream tapped and pass turn.
Okay.
Burrell's more of a controlling deck, though, right?
And play these planes and go.
Depends how you run it.
Yeah. Ooh.
Is it Baral?
No, it's not quite Baral, but it is a ruby medallion
Basically the same
Nice.
thing.
Yeah.
for half the deck.
Harder to remove.
Yeah.
It's a little harder to remove.
Anything else?
Go.
Got lucky. 3, I'm going to have a Commander Sphere.
Yeah.
That is lucky.
Untap.
I mean,
Cool.
I wasn't running off of 3 lands and not be able to cast anything in my hand.
Play a Forgotten Cave and pass turn.
Play this island, go.
Good. What we got? Do I think I'm going to be lucky? No, let's play
Yes.
Mizzix.
Okay.
Let's say go.
Reliquary Tower. I'll pay 4 for a Diabolic Tutor.
I'll respond and cycle this Desert of the Fervent.
Okay.
Yeah, crack
I'm going to go and tutor something, but I have no idea what yet.
on.
Something that you can do with 1 mana.
I'm not going to cast anything. I'm going to pass afterwards. I am.
Untap.
The chances of me getting anything for 1 are about 0.
I'll draw for the turn then.
Suddenly, Sam combos off, and you find
Yeah,
yourself
and you lose. Yeah.
a red elemental blast or something.
Swan
In
song.
which case,
Play an island. And is it Signet?
It is.
It is. And pass turn.
Okay, draw this card. I'm going to play an island. Play Circuitous Route. Pass that.
All right. A mountain. Play Raoul, Storm Conduit.
Yeah.
Let's put 4 on him and just double think.
Greg has priority.
Still. Do I do that? Do I do that? Do I?
Do the do.
I'll scry 1. 1. Yeah, I'll put that on the bottom.
I think I found the bottom.
I'll cast a Desperate Ravings. Let's draw 2, discard a card at random. My experience counter goes to 1. All right. Who wants to roll a dice? I've got 6 cards in hand.
I'll do one.
Going from my left.
Put them face down on the thing.
1.
1.
1.
Jace's Archivist is gone.
That's a pretty good one.
It's all right. So I got the rest.
He goes. Well, she goes straight into Zyrus.
Pass turn.
cool. Play an island for the turn. Play a primal amulet.
Yeah, buddy.
That might be what I tutored for. I'm going to pass turn.
Untap and Draw. Okay. I'll pay 5 for my commander. Gavi, Nest Warden. I may pay 0 rather than pay the cycling cost of the first card I cycle each turn. Whenever I draw my second card each turn, make a 2/2 red and white dinosaur cat creature token.
Currently, she is just the sun.
Yes, there is. I put my lamp right on the board. I'm going to play an Is It Boilerworks, bouncing this Forgotten Cave to my hand. And then cycle the Forgotten Cave for 0, making a 2/2 and drawing me a card. And as if that wasn't exciting enough, I'll then pass the turn.
I'm going to untap.
While trying to find this dinosaur cat thing.
Greg, can you affect the focus length on your camera? Because your board state is really blurry.
Is it?
Yeah,
It is.
It seems to be really struggling. When you were holding cards up, it was really clear, but it seems to be struggling at any kind of depth.
Temple. I'm going to scry.
And it's not picking up.
Definitely going to leave that on
I
top.
don't know what's going on.
I'm going to.
Try covering your camera.
Yeah, so you can't see anything, and then it picked up the hand as you were going down, but not once you reached the mat.
It's focused now.
Guess that's about as focused as we're getting.
Apparently so.
I'm just going to pass the turn, eh? Robbie.
All right.
It's the cute kitty.
Untap, draw. Oh man, I forgot that.
Yeah, they are brilliant tokens.
They really are. They're so cute.
I'd get a pet one.
Yeah, for sure.
I showed the picture to my girlfriend. She has no interest in magic in the slightest. And I was like, it's both scary and ridiculously cute. I don't know I don't know how to handle this.
So
I showed Jade. She looked at me with disdain.
Sounds about right.
Desperate Ravings is a red spell, right? I think it's only 1 mana anyway, but it's reduced both by the Ruby Medallion and the Goblin and Electromancer, and by the Mizzix. So I'll cast that for free, for 1 blue. Draw 2.
It's Desperate Ravings. Oh, okay, for the flashback, right? Gotcha. Yes.
Yeah.
I've got 8 cards. Who wants to roll off?
I might have a D8 to hand.
I haven't got a D8.
Jeez.
Give me a second, I'll find one.
I don't own a D8.
I do.
In the other room, I do.
I have a D8 that's really hard to read because I don't know where my easy. Oh no, I do. Hang on a minute. I do have one to hand. D8. So 1 is top left, 8 is bottom right.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
Yeah.
2.
This one.
Yep.
Yeah.
The mountain.
Not sure if that's a good thing or not.
Don't know.
We'll never know.
It might if he ends up being mana screwed and telling us.
I'm mana screwed.
How convenient.
Yeah.
Well, I guess. Oh, I could do that. Doesn't seem any point. Oh yeah, there's a point.
There's always a point.
I'm gonna -2 RAL to copy the next spell. Next spell is a Desperate Ritual, so I get 2 of them. Mana.
So 6 mana, yeah.
I shall cast and 2 damage. So one at Lee, 1 at I'll take 1 at Dave.
Got all the ropes, boys.
I'll cast a Charmbreaker
Desperately.
Devils.
That's the one that gets random cards back, isn't it?
A random instant or sorcery back from my graveyard to my hand every turn. And whenever
It's just been countered.
It gets bigger.
Mystic Snake.
Clustering.
I love Mystic Snake. I love Mystic Snake.
You're countering it.
Hmm,
Yeah.
I love that
That's
card
annoying.
so much.
You hit me for 1.
that's true.
Well, I'll get you for more next time.
Yeah, of course you will.
Grudge is equal now. Look good today.
What's Mizzix's stats?
He's a 2/2.
2-2.
Yes. So don't get any ideas. 2. Yeah. Pass turn.
Cool. And Gavi's a 2-2 as well, isn't he?
He's a 2/5.
What's a she? I don't know what gender is.
It's pretty ambiguous looking. No,
Okay.
it's got boobs. It's a mother. It's a she.
Fair enough. I'm gonna play a
Did
Cohen
the boobs
Refuge.
indicate female? Particularly?
No, not if you look at me.
Oh God.
I'm gonna recover that life I lost.
Yep.
Why are you assuming her gender based on boobs?
Stop it.
5 damage to each creature.
Oh, man.
What?
Oh,
Well,
I get a charge counter on Primal Amulet.
I'm going to respond.
Oh,
Okay.
For the record, I wasn't going to do this, but you've driven me to do it.
I still get a charge counter.
Yeah. I mean, it won't matter because I'm
It's got
casting.
him.
I'm cycling Dismantling Wave for free.
Cool, what does that do?
When you cycle Dismantling Wave, destroy all artifacts and enchantments.
That's just rude.
Well,
All I was
it's
trying to do was stop.
Kill
Greg
my
from-
commander, yeah.
No, deal with Greg.
Did you need to set it for 5?
Yeah, because I'm not going to do like a piss poor version. So I'll
Cool.
use that. And in response, I'll sack the Commander Sphere and draw a card.
Yeah.
Now Greg's going to win because
No,
of
he's not.
no.
He's just lost half of his stuff.
that.
Oh, what am I?
I'm going to pass turn.
Untap. Draw. I'll play a Temple of the False God and tap 6 mana to play a Chandra. Flamecaller.
Which one? So, I have no idea which one that is.
Yeah, I know. Chandra does something. This one
Generally,
is
it's plus to kill a creature. No, plus to hurt a player, minus to kill a creature.
kind of. So this one is plus to make 2 free ones with haste that I sacrifice at the end of turn.
Yep.
Also exile at the beginning of the next end step. 0, discard all the cards in your hand, then draw that many cards plus 1, and minus X to deal X damage to each creature.
Cool.
And I'm plus wanting to make 2 dudes who are going to both swing at the Planeswalker on Greg's board.
I'll let you off for killing my artifacts. Although that's the first time I've ever actually played Primal Amulet, and I really wanted to flip it.
You're welcome. Pass the time.
Okay, untap. Then draw. I knew what that was. 3, 4, and 5. Play this acidic slime.
Ooh.
Blowing up.
Blowing up
We'll just
Dave's
have lands out.
Reliquary Tower.
Oh, nice.
Well, now I'm just being picked on. That's ridiculous. That is so unnecessary.
I mean, it's the most valid target on the board.
It is. Yeah, it's just
How about Sam's Temple of the
just
False
my
God?
value play.
Slowing you down seems pretty good.
Yeah, my Busto deck. All these
Pass
infinite
turn.
combos.
Right. Empty board.
You said you modified it, so
Yeah, I told you
It could be
what I
anything in
modified
it.
it with as well.
What did you modify it?
you
Removal mostly.
you told us some cards. You didn't actually. You could be a lie.
I put a couple of extra, better dual lands in. So like the man lands, for example, rather than the
I'm
bad
on
filter
Vessel
land.
go.
Cool.
Now we're just going to get burned to death by Chandra.
Hopefully.
I'm going to play a Bajuka Bog exiling Greg's graveyard.
Oh man.
Oh, rude.
You're the most likely to have like recursion, I think.
Yeah. No, he is.
Yeah. And then 5, I'm going to play a Mnemonic Wall.
Hmm.
And I'm going to return Diabolic Tutor to my hand.
That makes sense.
Pass turn.
Untap, draw. I am going to play this Mystic Monastery. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana.
Yes, I entirely agree.
Do I just do that?
No.
I will get accused of bullying you if I just do that.
He just going to blow up more of my lands.
No.
You can blow up my wall, that's fine.
No, I'm just going to play the Locust God
Oh god.
Okay.
and then 0 Chandra. Discard my 5 cards in hand and draw 6 cards.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Making 6 1/1s with haste. And I'm going to swing all 6 of them at Dave for his sass.
For my sass. That's the first time I've ever been accused of sass.
And then pass turn.
So sassy, Dave.
Apparently so.
Unbelievable amounts of sass coming from Dave.
It is what I'm known for.
Tap. Let you draw.
Trying to redirect the land destruction from your utility land to my just make mana land.
Yeah.
The only time that's really acceptable is when it's a Kabolkov's variant or Nyx land.
Let's just do something like 4 for a panharmonicon.
Ooh. But Lee,
I think you got a target now, Sam.
Yeah.
a target.
Stop picking on me.
Yeah, I've got a target. Begins with D, ends in Ave.
Brago.
Oh, never mind. Brago plus acidic slime plus panharmonicon. Is that good?
Alright. I don't think you've really got anything I can pick on that, have you? Other than just blowing up all your
Lands.
lands.
Other than blow my fucking lands, yeah.
Lands tend to do it quite well.
So let's just yeah, let's
Fly a kite up to the highest height.
attack Greg for
Let's go
2.
fly a kite and send it
Yeah,
soaring.
nice. Beat
Up
down
to the
Greg.
atmosphere, up where the air is clear.
Absolutely.
With his life total off the screen as well.
Hey?
Your life total's off the screen.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
told off for
it's,
that.
it's just on the streaming version. You have to pay extra. And
That's not legible. It's really blurry.
only our gold
Pass the
level
turn from there.
patrons get that.
I'm just going to pass in turn.
I need to get a Firemind Vessel. I don't own any.
Oh, cool. Oh, dear. No, I thought it was good. I thought it was an answer, at least.
No, it's never
No?
an answer.
How'd you know?
I don't know.
Well, it won't be a permanent answer.
I need to deal with Chandra because she's very hard to deal with at the moment.
There's a lot to deal with.
There is a lot to deal with.
all.
Can you
I
deal with
think that
Chandra?
The Brago acidic slime panharmonicon combo is a lot worse than Chandra at the moment.
Actually,
Yep.
what's Chandra on? 5?
5. I've got a Lotus.
I might be able to deal with
Locust
everything else.
God at the
I can
moment.
deal with Chandra then.
Oh.
Oh,
I'll go. Well, can I do something cool this way? Yeah, probably not. That could be really mean. I think I'll just take an active aggression.
oh.
Kill the Locust God.
You steal it.
Yeah, and attack. What is it? It's a 5/4.
It's a 4/4.
Oh shit!
It doesn't quite give a challenger. Just mostly.
Well, I should have done that before my up. No, I drew that card, so it wasn't possible.
Are you still doing the thing?
No, I'm not doing that thing.
Okay.
That's
All right.
dumb.
I think Greg might have active aggression in his hand. Just FYI, people.
Just
What?
beware. Might be there. I don't know. I think this just slows down Lee and annoys him, but I'll just do it. I'll just Mizzix Mortars overloaded. 4 damage on every creature.
4 damage to each creature.
That I don't control.
Oh, I lose my Mnemonic Wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty rude.
Nah, seems legit to me.
You guys are just playing these decks full of sweepers and everything.
When the Locust God dies, return it to the owner's hand at the beginning of the next end step.
All right. Go ahead.
I'll return it to my hand.
And then I'll untap.
Suddenly don't feel like I'm in a position of control.
Why is
Do you ever?
that? You don't need to be in a position of control anyway. We're just playing EDH.
It's a friendly game.
Okay. That's
Apparently. They tell me. I have yet to see any proof. But
No, I've never seen any proof of it.
Depends who's at the table.
Apparently there's this really nice community around the game as well, right?
Apparently.
Everyone's just so happy to just have fun.
Shooter.
I
Shooter's
didn't
being
know.
countered.
how to find a new playgroup.
What do I want to do? I
There's
really-
Yeah,
someone
Greg,
else in a-
what's
Gonna
your
give
life
you the
total?
free wins ID.
His
Wow.
life total.
Yeah, what's your life total, Greg?
38.
Okay.
Just what it says on the screen, right?
Not on my screen.
Yeah, they're next to Tatio's head, but you can't really see them really.
It's even harder to see that.
Yeah.
It's got to be something
Right,
I
stop.
actually want.
I started using these green with white dice because they seem to show up probably there. Some of the others
Yeah.
are awful.
I've got the lighting issue at the moment where the sun's gone down, so I'm
Yeah.
using a lamp with the shade lifted to point.
Yeah, you need to do more dispersed light. Otherwise, we can't see.
I have my living room lights on, but they're both positioned in, if you imagine 4 corners of the house, of the room,
Yeah.
the corner I'm in is between the 2 corners where the lights are. And the 4th
Okay.
corner is our kitchen. It's like, of the 4 corners of the house, of the room, it's the only part that doesn't have like a light source above it.
I'll just grab that. Pass the turn.
Untap.
What you need to do is get a better house.
Well, I'm kind of attached to this one. It's called a mortgage.
That is always a problem.
Yeah. I'll play a reliquary tower.
Just
I
like
have
the
that
manicure. A manacle.
1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4, 5,
Problem I have
6.
at the moment,
Play the Locust God.
especially with
Where did you
the,
do that from?
with the fact that we're going to be market crashing.
Yeah, you never know.
Let's then 0 Chandra, discarding these 6 cards to draw 7.
At least this will be a quick win for Gavi.
5, 6, 7. Oh, you're late. I'll swing my 7 insects at Greg.
All 7.
Yeah, I swung all 6 at Dave earlier.
Did.
Gets off light.
No point doing half measures. Second main, I'll pay 2 for an Azorius Signet, and then use that to play an Ominous Seas. Ominous Seas is a new card from Ikoria that says, whenever you draw a card, put a foreshadow counter on Ominous Seas.
Yes.
Remove 8 from it, create an 8/8.
You really want to do that before the Locust God.
You think?
Sorry, before the Chandra.
Yeah. That ends my turn, though.
Okay.
Cool.
Oh, I'm that. Now we'll draw this card. Fantastic one.
They're all hits, right?
Only hits in this deck. I'm going to tap 2 and Winds of Abandon the Locust God. It's a target creature.
Huh. But if you do that, then I won't be able to get it back.
You won't, no.
I'll search for land, though, I guess.
You will get search for land.
Cool.
That's why I didn't overload it because I didn't. And the massive.
You didn't want me to ramp 8. Weird.
No, I am strange like that.
You are strange, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm going to
Locust
play
God exiled.
4. I'll play this Archaeomancer. It triggers twice. I'll get back the Winds of Abandon.
Yeah. That's not good.
There are plenty of creatures, guys.
Circuitous Root.
Hey, now, I've got loads of creatures, don't worry.
I think we might need to kill Lee.
That's what I was already thinking.
I would suggest just killing Panharmonicon for now.
If I had a way to in my hand, I would.
From now, I'm just going to pass the turn.
All right. Well, that's cool. Yeah. Super cool.
It was not super cool.
We all died horribly.
So Archomancer, lots of little pesky things.
They're called insects.
Peskies.
Let me be mean to Lee.
All right, let's try it again. I'll get Mizzix out.
Okay.
Oh no, I don't want it. Oh no, I don't. No.
That wasn't even remotely a sentence, or even words.
No.
So you got Mizzix out.
Or do I?
He doesn't know. We don't
I
know.
don't
No
know.
one knows.
I don't know anymore.
No one knows anything.
Yeah.
Is there any good instants and sorceries in people's graveyards, by the way, P?
Yeah, sure.
Mizzix Mortars.
All sorts.
I had 2. I don't have any anymore.
I got
Yeah.
Phyrexian Rebirth, Neutralize, which is the counter spell, Windfall, Decree of Justice, Dismantling Wave.
All right, pass turn.
Cool. I'm going to pretend I know what all of those do.
Windfall. Windfall's nice.
You know what Windfall does.
Is
Neutralize.
that everyone? Or is it just you, isn't it, Windfall?
Each player discards a hand, then draws cards equal to the greatest number.
Oh, is that one? I can remember because there's so many slightly different wordings of
Variants,
wheels. They're all slightly different.
Neutralize, which is just a
Counter spell.
cancel.
Yeah.
You got Dismantling Wave, which is for each opponent, destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment that player controls. And it's got cycling that's presumably irrelevant to you.
Yeah, I can't do the cycling, sadly.
And then Decree of Justice, which is create X 4/4 white angel creature tokens with flying. And it
Of
also
course,
has a
yeah.
cycling thing.
Yeah.
And Phyrexian Rebirth, which is destroy all creatures, then create an XX colorless horror artifact creature token, where X is the number of creatures destroyed this way.
Cool.
And the rest of it is not instants or sorceries.
Cool.
If you
done,
now do
Greg?
nothing,
I'm done. Yeah.
But now do nothing what?
if you do nothing involving that, I'm just going to be so done with you, and all these insects are going to come at you every turn.
Stay the same as normal then.
Yeah. I attacked Greg last turn for 7. What are you on about? What you want?
What you really want? Oh man.
Yes, I agree.
What the hell? I'll do it.
No.
Memory Plunder. I may cast target instant or sorcery card from an opponent's graveyard without paying its mana cost. The one that destroys artifacts and enchantments.
So, for each opponent, destroy up to one target artifact or enchantment that player controls.
So that is Panharmonicon. That is Firemind Vessel thing, whatever it's called, and that is your Ominous Seas.
Yeah. What happens to Dismantling Wave?
Goes back into your graveyard.
Okay.
It just gets cast.
Yeah, cool.
And then I am going to play Rakdos Carnarium, returning the Acome Refuge to the Bajuka Bog to my hand.
Ooh.
Yay.
I'm going to pass turn.
Untap. And draw.
I dealt with it, Sam.
That was good.
Yeah, I love that card. Memory Plunder is really fun. I seem to like playing other people's decks because everyone seems to play good things. So cards that let me play other people's creatures, other people's spells. They're just really useful.
Uh-huh.
There's almost always a target.
I'll be casting Niv Mizzet Parron, who does nothing of the sort.
Just kills people.
I will then also play a Ghostly Prison.
When you're drawing, I forgot to say, you and your fucking prison cards.
They're in every deck.
Apparently so.
Did you add that to the deck?
Yes.
I do have propaganda in here, to be fair.
I don't remember seeing it.
Right, also Fluctuator, which is cycling abilities you activate cost up to 2 less to activate.
Nice.
Also,
So how many copies of Ghostly Prison and Propaganda do you own?
I've only got a couple of Propaganda, I think, maybe 2. I've got loads of Ghostly Prisons, I'm sure.
Because they are in every single deck.
Well, I usually pick up the Commander decks, and they tend to be in most of them. Like one each year.
Yeah.
So play Chivalry for my turn. Pay 1 for a pain to cycle Lonely Sandbar. Draw me a card, triggering Niv, doing 1 damage to Dave's face.
That's how it's going to be, is it?
Yeah, we're just getting started, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
Then I'm going to zero Chandra, discard these 2 cards, draw 3 cards, do 3 more to Dave's face.
We do still realise that there is still a Roon player at the table, right?
And then swing for 7 at Dave's face with these insects. And then pass the turn.
I say again, there's still a Roon player.
I didn't catch what you said, sorry, buddy. If only I'd known.
A very witty response.
And you thought that one out, Dave.
I did. I spent hours coming up with that. That retort.
He's been told.
Good. He should be.
I really know my place now.
I'm just sorry to all the kids who had to see that on our stream.
Let's make it 18 plus, it's fine.
I'm just going to make this circuitous route again.
I draw a card and deal 1 to Dave from Niv Mizzet.
Wow, this is what's most worrying is Connor's Niv Mizzet deck does exactly the same thing.
It always hurts Dave.
Yeah, every point of damage comes at me.
Ooh.
Ugin's Nexus.
It's the anti-Narset.
That's not an
Tell me what
instant
that
or
does.
sorcery spell.
I can't remember what that does.
I want to use that in.
Oh, yeah, it's anti-Narset tech. It does nothing on this game.
I don't know the last time I saw that actually be played. What does it do again?
It does. If a player would begin an extra turn, they skip their extra turn instead. And then when it leaves the battlefield, I get an extra turn.
So that's just anti-me tech.
Well,
You never know, I might be playing extra turns.
That's how this deck works.
Oh, awkward.
So it just happens to hit somebody.
I need to play your stupid destroy artifact thing again.
Then he'll get an extra turn.
Then I'll get an extra turn.
I'd rather that happen now.
I draw.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah.
And he's less likely to win.
I do like having Niv Mizzet out against 2 spells decks.
Yeah.
Don't know what you mean.
Sam,
Yes.
I'm going to active aggression Niv Mizzet.
So I draw a card and deal 1 to you.
Okay. I'll go down to 26 because I've paid the Phyrexian on that.
Oh, I don't have any mana.
So give that to me, please.
How awkward's that?
That's 3.
Yeah, so you get Niv.
All right, so every time I cast a spell, I get an extra card, eh?
Yes, and you deal a point of damage from drawing a card.
Yes. So you
Indeed.
can pick off the insects and hopefully swing at Chandra. Because they're 5/5, isn't he? Niv, is it?
He is a 5/5.
Yeah. Because the other one's a 4/4.
All right, so
The good one. The original one. The OG Niv, is it?
So 1, 2. So 1, 2, and 1 for every card I draw, right? I'm gonna get them up
Yes.
on my screen.
It's not a complicated card, but yes. Whenever you
Not
cast an
really.
instant or sorcery, you draw a card, and whenever you draw a card, you deal 1 damage to any target.
The only complicated bit is in the extra section, which is whenever an opponent plays a instant or sorcery.
A player.
Whenever
not-
a player casts an instant or sorcery, so it's you
Oh,
or
sorry,
anyone
yeah.
else.
Yes. That's the wording of it. That's what makes more sense.
So I guess I should cast Expansion Explosion for 4. For
Is that
3,
what-
sorry.
Is that what your experience is free right now?
Yeah,
Nice.
right. So I +1 experience. I'm targeting Chandra and me.
Okay, so you then also
Under-
draw a card.
I draw a card, so I knock Chandra down by 1.
Yep.
That card.
And then
Cool.
expansion explosion resolves.
Then I expansion for 3.
So free damage goes here. You draw 3 cards, and you have 3 ping triggers.
3
Yep.
more ping triggers. 1 on Chandra, 2 on Visit himself. Oh, that's annoying. Stick that in the graveyard. Is anyone going to cast a spell during this turn, Dave?
During your turn.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Well, then we'll be able to kill Niv Mizzet.
No, I'm not.
Amazing how quickly this has become a
I'll
case
play a
of
mountain.
This is how EDH should be. It's all about politics, trying to keep whoever's on top under control. This is how games are supposed to be, not this like bubbling, everyone just trying to play their own win cons and completely ignoring the battlefield.
Can't believe you're doing this to my Niv Mizzet.
So Niv Mizzet will swing at Lee. 5.
Funny how
For 5.
you've made a friend in Dave.
You got a friend in me.
Dave's got very little life left. I'm content.
Dave's got very little life left.
Sam
He's
will be
got
taken.
over half.
I'm just working out whether I make a sacrifice for the better of everyone.
Everyone. Why do I feel like this everyone isn't me?
Everyone but you.
Yeah, I think I got to, but you guys have to cut me some slack. I'm going to cast Whip Flare. So Niv Mizzet took what? 2? Is that right?
2 from your other stuff, yeah.
So Whip Flare, I'm going to draw the card first.
Yeah, and put a trigger on.
Niv. So he's down. He's got 3 on him now.
Sure.
Then ping him 2 more times from Whip Flare.
What's it say?
Deals 2 damage to each non-artifact creature.
Yeah, cool. So Niv dies.
If
That's
dies,
all the
Archive
insects.
dies.
Archaeomancer dies.
Archie dies.
How do you feel, Lee? Do you think that was for the greater good?
Yeah.
Yes.
What? Oh, for fuck's sake.
Cool. Go ahead.
Cool.
Feel so bullied.
Good.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, on the bright side, Connor won't be able to win this game.
It's definitely a bright
The
side.
thing is missed. Sam's still on 40 life.
He is. Sorry, 39.
Is he? Right.
Yeah, apparently so. Beacon of Unrest, I want Niv Mizzet.
You want what?
Niv Mizzet.
Oh God.
Well done. I'm so happy for you, Greg. Well done.
At least it's
What does
not.
Beacon of Unrest do?
Put target artifact or creature card from a graveyard into play under my control. Shuffle Beacon of Unrest into its owner's graveyard.
I forgot that it's any graveyard. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Then I'm going to Bajuka Bog, exiling Sound's graveyard.
Why didn't you
Wow.
do that before?
This gets shuffled in. And I'm going to pass the turn.
Precon deck plays all its good cards early, gets bullied. More at 11. I'll untap. Draw.
You're not being bullied. I just want Niv Mizzet.
I've lost all of my board.
Hey.
No one has a board other than me now because I happen to just get Niv Mizzet.
I also, without showing you what my hand is, have wheeled into 6 mana rocks and or lands. So
You chose to wheel like 12 times.
yeah, and I wheeled twice or 3 times, and it happened to get removed the turn that I wanted to be able to wheel again. Secluded Step is not getting cycled yet because I'm going to.
That's what you get for being greedy.
2, 4.
And all the juicy
5,
cards he got are now exiled.
Yeah.
If he stops being greedy,
What did I do with my greed?
apparently nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's your
Because
choice.
it's a precon deck. It's not my choice.
It is you chose to wheel repeatedly. You could have used that Chandra for making creatures and swinging in front of you in the
Step.
game.
To draw a card and make a cat.
Super cat.
Not that super cat. It's a 2/2. A vanilla
Dino
2/2.
cat.
Grumpy cat.
Very grumpy.
Oh, poor grumpy cat. Too soon. Too soon.
Ooh. Does that work? That works. Cool. I will pay 3 for Astral Drift.
Ooh. That is sick.
Yeah.
Whenever you cycle Astral Drift or cycle another card while Astral Drift is on the battlefield, you may exile target creature. If you do, return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step.
Well, that sucks.
You got to counter all of his cycling now, Dave.
Apparently so. How many copies of Stifle have I got?
I will pass the turn.
Oh, Hunter.
I think he's going to do it at instant speed.
What's its mana cost, Sam?
What, Astral Drift?
Yeah.
3.
Okay.
I love that question. If you know something's in mind.
It's just a swell card, guys.
Doesn't work with Ugin's Nexus, does it?
Oh wait, I didn't have to pay that because I played Gavi, so I didn't have to pay the 1 to cycle Secluded Step because that's what the card says.
He's just going to make endless copies of Ugin's Nexus that he puts into the graveyard.
No.
Sadly, it's not called Navi. That's from Zelda.
Hey,
listen.
Hey, listen.
The most annoying character in any game.
Hey,
Pass the turn.
hey,
Right.
listen. Hey,
You stop now, or I'll mute you.
hey. That's fine.
All right. That's annoying.
All right.
I could do that right now. Who's the
could.
enemy anyway?
You.
It's probably Lee, because of what that deck can do.
I know.
Funny, we're going to pick on someone just on the strength of what their deck might do.
Okay, then it's you based on board state.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's your choice.
All right. I'm going to cast in my main step because I'm desperate.
Main phase.
Fact or fiction?
Ooh, okay.
Okay. I'm going to pick Lee.
Who's the worst player here?
No,
That's what the implication is, right?
Absolutely.
I think Lee.
That's really harsh.
Tell
Can
me
you see all
later.
those,
Fuck
Lee?
him over.
I can't see any of them.
There's a
Quake.
fireball.
Oh, your camera is so blurry, Greg.
If you
It
hold
looks
them up, you
like
can actually see them.
I don't know what it is.
They seem to
Just-
be more in focus, closer. Maybe not.
No, not
Take
at
that
all.
Is that Aetherized? No, Aetherized.
It's
Aetherized.
Ether,
Fireball,
Aeth-
Aetherize.
Fireball, Aetherize, Magma Quake, Aether Snatch, and Jaya's Immolating Inferno.
Isn't Aether Snatch stealing control of a permanent or
A
something?
spell.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just a spell.
disgusting.
And Joe's Immolating Inferno, I remembered being like one of those ridiculous
It's
cards that.
red deals X damage to each up to 3 targets.
Oh, okay, it's not as bad as I thought.
so put the 2 on the left in one hand and the 3 on the right in the other.
Is that because it was easier?
No,
Yeah.
it's just difficult. But no, it's,
I don't know what's
splits
right.
it splits the sort of 2 red.
Yeah, I don't know
Killer
what the correct
beats.
answer is. I wouldn't have a clue.
It's really difficult. It's tricky.
I don't-
Especially when you can't sort of read the cards properly, so you just sort of.
Yeah,
It's a pretty good fourth, though.
If I had a better hand, it would be more interesting.
things I think the best card there is probably Aetherize.
You think?
Well, I don't know what the other red one
Physical
does.
Attacking creatures. Yeah, it's
Well, it's
Well, it is
Three
when it's a
fireballs,
surprise.
right? 3 fireballs and a Settle the Wreckage in blue.
Yeah,
yeah.
basically there's lots of good stuff.
I think I'll take the right hand side.
Take the 3 cards. Fair enough. It probably makes sense. I don't know.
Well, I'm going to have to discard now, though, so it's silly. I'm going to cast a Mystical Tutor,
R-
or
What you put on top?
yeah, Mystical Tutor for a spell. Ooh, that would be the one on top.
Put it straight back on top.
Yeah.
There's a better one. So,
Um,
I've got to show you. It's
Yeah, you want to reveal it. Treasure Cruise, is that?
Treasure Cruise, not
on
a bad
top.
one.
Okay.
So I need to bounce Bajuka Bug again then.
You got a Bajuka Bug me?
Well, if you're going to play a Delve card, yeah. If I can preempt it.
I'm sure. All right, that's on top.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Got to discard 2, so I'm going to discard a Decree of
So,
Annihilation.
before Greg does that, I am in his end step going to cycle this Nimble Obstructionist.
Does
Well, I don't actually have to pay any mana. When I cycle it, I draw a card, which is going to trigger Astral Drift, exiling Niv Mizzet.
okay.
And it does, it
Bitch.
has the ability to stifle, staple onto its cycle, but it's not
Yeah.
doing it.
Yeah.
That is now exiled.
And
And
it's
it'll
going to
come-
come back on your side, right?
On, on Thingy's end step, Dave's end step.
Yeah, get rid of the Magma Quake.
Cool.
Go ahead.
And I draw a card. Huh.
Yeah, don't forget that bit.
Who needs that part? I've already got so much value.
What's your artifact? Does the cycling cost 2
Cycling
less?
costs 2 less, yeah. So Gavi makes the first card I cycle each turn 0 anyway.
Yeah,
So it's a bit of redundancy, but it's nice.
that's fair enough. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast into the core, exile 2 artifacts. I'm going to exile the Ugin's Nexus, and I'm going to exile your, whatever it is. What's it actually called?
Fluctuator.
Fluctuator. Oh, it's the one that was, people were trying to guess on the increasing cost on, wasn't it?
Oh, okay. I don't know.
They're trying to buy the original printing. Let's not tap 1 too many mana.
Is that all that does? Just exile 2 artifacts?
Instant speed,
Cool.
but
Yeah, cool.
it's really useful. Being able to exile is really useful.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
think I might have to just pass the turn.
So in your end step, I'll get Nif back.
Yeah.
And then untap.
Yeah.
And draw.
I'm going to crack this burnished heart now, but assume I'm
Yeah.
going to use it as a blocker if you attack me.
Sure.
Just swing with flyer.
I'm going to pay 2 for a Boris Signet. Play a land for the turn. And go to combat. And swing all 9 of this at Dave.
Wow.
You've got a friend in me.
Who have we lost?
No, you haven't lost. I just
Greg.
flicked my
Ah.
video to see if it fixes it.
Sudden spoiling. They all become 0/2s with no abilities.
Okay, they all hit you for 0.
Yep.
Then I'll pay 7 for Eternal Dragon.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Who did you ping, by the way, on your draw step?
Oh, sure. I pinged Greg.
Oh, man.
I forgot about that.
Where's the trigger?
Don't think it's a May.
It's not a May. Yeah, so I played an Eternal Dragon, who is a 5/5 flyer with 3 white, return him from your graveyard to your hand, activate this only during your upkeep. It's also got Plane Cycling that I didn't use. And pass turn.
On your end step, I'll put those 2. On your end step, I'm casting Ellen Damry's Call.
Couldn't you have done that in your upkeep?
What does it now?
I'd get a trigger.
Yeah. Just deciding what spells up. I was trying to save time by doing it when I was doing the.
It's been sudden spoiled, so it's a 0/2 with no abilities, so I don't get a trigger.
Indeed.
Just going to get. I think. I'm just going to get that dead eye.
Just get a dead eye.
Untap. Draw the dead eye.
He's got nothing to partner it with.
For now.
So bond it with. Keep calling it partner. Partner's actually a mechanic now.
Why has everybody's moved around? That's really confusing.
Because Greg hopped out and hopped back in.
Yeah. Greg turned his feed off.
My screen's still the same way.
You've moved on everyone else's.
Oh.
You
Oops.
moved into the last position.
Okay.
Bottom right.
Not sure. So much mana I've got. Three, and then 5 for Roon.
Roon. Bloody Roon.
That's all. Faster.
Just Roon.
holding back on the dead eye that you drew.
Yeah.
Hmm.
He has a mana to cast it.
Yeah.
I do.
And it costs 6.
How many cards you got in hand?
2.
So your other card in hand is valuable.
Either that or it's because you couldn't flicker it if you did play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the mana to flicker.
Oh, even more interesting.
Yeah,
He didn't even consider it, let's put it that way.
I did consider it. but
It's just value then. It's just absolute gas in his hand. Whilst Greg has just left.
Yeah, hope so.
It's your turn.
It's your turn, Greg.
All right.
You seem to have wandered off.
No. What do we got? We got Sam still crazy. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll delve 7 and cast Treasure Cruise.
Whoa. I get to ping you for 1 and draw a card.
You're gonna ping me.
Yeah.
That's annoying.
So I draw a card. Cool. I'm glad I'm drawing all these lands.
Good poker face there.
I'm playing the pre-con deck. There's no point.
You keep saying this like it's some kind of excuse.
Yeah, it's definitely an excuse.
That could be an option.
He's trying not to make himself the threat by keeping his Deadeye back.
We know it's there though.
Yeah.
What's where?
Annoying thing is I was going to come after him with Mizzix, but someone decided to steal it off of me.
I'm just annoyed. I'm just not drawing lands and I can't cast spells.
I think Sam wants to give you some lands.
Give me some lands, Sam.
I would, but you know what the market's like.
I'm going to discard
Oh shit.
Ouch.
2.
How expensive is your hand?
Well, it's just that I can't. I need lands to progress the game. People keep killing my commander, so there's not much I can actually do.
You got 5 mana. Surely you can cast something.
Yeah, but they're all instants, and there's no
Okay.
casting stuff now. Well, Sam
Yeah.
will just kill everything. So,
It's true. It's true.
Can't believe you won't just cast stuff now. Let me draw cards.
yeah, chuck out the fireball as well. All right,
Yeah.
so discarding 3, prophetic bolt, ionize, and fireball. Go ahead.
Some good stuff in there.
Ionize. Okay, so Greg's got a counterspell still.
Dave's turn.
Yep. Trying to decide what I want to do.
Play some magic.
Thanks. Real helpful.
Don't die.
Font of knowledge.
Full of Knowledge is a card, right?
Probably. Probably draws 2 cards.
Front of Mythos does that. I'll pay a Mirari,
Ooh.
and I'm going to pass down.
Yeah, I'm going to untap. And draw for the turn. Okay. Let me take a look at the board state.
Are you pinging for 1?
I'm just deciding now.
Okay, that's a decision.
Yeah, I'll send 1 at Lee.
Trying to stay quiet and everything.
Yeah,
Right.
Dave was getting all mouthy over there. And it's,
it was great, wasn't it? I'm going to swing at you, Lee, for what's Roon, a 4/4?
beautiful.
Yeah, I'll swing at you for 10 in the air, and I'm going to swing at Greg for 4 on the ground.
10 in the air.
Yeah,
Yep.
2 dragons.
What a massive wanker.
That is an entirely fair response.
Oh,
Greg
rise
has
them.
You're going to Aetherize them.
23.
They go to my hand again.
Return all attacking creatures to their owner's hand.
There you
Oh,
go. So you don't
sweet.
take the damage.
Greg, I love you. I won't kill you next turn, Greg.
Did
Probably.
you not want to do that after damage, so you can still
No,
hurt?
they were going to attack me.
I know. But for me, that's really good.
Pay 3 for a Drake Haven. Whenever I cycle or discard, I may pay 1 if I do create a 2/2 flyer. Pay 6 for Niv, which is 2. Brr, brr, brr. 3, 4, 5, 6, I guess. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for Gavi.
It's all back.
And play an exotic orchard. It's not all back.
Pretty close.
And pass the turn.
Anything you're really missing is that cute cat.
I've missed the cute cat token and a 5/5 flyer.
That's not important. The dragon isn't important.
Oh, okay. All right.
I'm going to draw this card here.
My mistake.
Good. At least you know your mistakes. Makes a change.
Raff the board, Lee.
Yeah.
Raff
Play
the board.
Bane of Progress.
What's Raf Capuchin got to do with anything?
Hey. That was nearly funny.
It wasn't though.
No.
Oh wait, I draw a card off Niv and deal 1 to Greg's face. I
When?
make a cat that doesn't go away. When you cast Aetherize.
Oh,
I know
It's
I'm
true.
bad at magic.
You really are bad at keeping the board state.
it's a bit
Yes.
late. Yeah.
Fuck the board state. Who
Ah,
knew
it
it was
wasn't
the game
that
state?
late. Because it's my second card I drew that turn.
If it's the second card you drew that turn, that cat would now be exiled as well. Be removed as well.
No, because it wasn't an attacking creature.
That's fair. I forget that Aetherize is attacking, isn't it? I was thinking of the other one, Evacuation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, it's not evacuation.
I love that card.
I think I'm just
Gee,
gonna
I'm
pass
so
the
glad you
turn.
exiled my graveyard.
All this
Good.
stuff.
Glad to hear it.
What we
He's
got?
doing
Can attack Dave for 4.
Ooh.
6,
What did I do?
7.
I don't know. Greg saved my ass last time, so I couldn't attack him. And Connor's got blockers. So.
Sam.
Connor's not
Family
even
forget.
here.
I don't know why I always have Sam and Connor around the wrong way.
Dave.
I don't even know.
Fine, I'll take 4. That was so unnecessary.
It was perfectly necessary.
Is
I
that
think it's quite
7?
good.
And I'm going to pass the turn.
Still not casting his Deadeye Navigator. Wait until he can get immediate value out of it.
Yep.
Disgusting.
Seems like a plan.
An island.
He can just wait until everyone else has killed each other because no one's targeting him.
Yeah, I know. He's got us under control.
Apparently so.
I've got no
Your turn, Dave.
Oh, you're not doing anything.
Oh, I did a lot. I played an island.
Oof.
Jesus
Big plays
Christ.
there.
This is exciting game of Magic. Pass turn. Play land, pass turn. Pass
Well,
turn.
I do run instants, a lot of instants. So for me to be doing that, it does actually make sense.
Yeah. And that's probably what the others are saying as well.
Dave just went silent.
Thinking.
Understandably.
Thank you. Cogs are whirring.
It's painful. It takes a lot of effort.
He's tapped 6 mana.
Play and copy 7 mana. This is a bounce land, carry land. I'm going to play and copy Languish. All creatures get -4/-4 twice.
I will respond
Go
and cycle Eternal Dragon for free.
Cool.
Wait up. I can respond to you cycling, right?
Yep.
I put the triggers on the stack, right?
You still get your trigger.
What is the thing you've cycled?
I've cycled the Eternal Dragon, which is plane cycling.
Okay, so just gets you some planes.
So I will be fetching for a planes, not even drawing a card.
But that's still cycling, right?
It still counts as cycling. It's triggered as Astral Drift.
And it's triggered as a cost.
Drakehaven.
Right.
Funnily enough, I'm not going to play one for Drakehaven yet.
It's already triggered as a cost.
Yes, and I have targeted Niv Mizzix with Astral Drift.
All right. Does he come straight back or back later?
Back in the end step.
All right.
It'll be my end step.
Beginning of the next end step, which is obviously Dave's.
Mm-hmm.
Are you responding?
No.
So I can get my planes. This is exiled.
This dies.
There's my planes. That goes to my hand.
Get -8/-8.
My commander and the token die.
Yes.
And I managed to fail to remember my trigger on Niv. So I won't be doing that apparently because I've shuffled my library now. I'm too lazy and used to playing on Arena.
That's your first mistake.
Well, yes,
Playing
quite.
on Arena.
The only way you're allowed to play Magic nowadays.
Refuse to. I can't play Commander on there.
You can play our new crappier versions of Commander.
And I'm going to pass a turn once Sam's finished doing whatever the fuck he's doing during my turn.
He comes back.
All the rest of your board is dead.
Oh yeah.
Cheating
I was
bastards.
so busy shuffling.
So,
I would have realised before I attacked, I'm sure.
oh,
No,
wow.
I'm not.
Can I untap, Greg?
Yep. I can't stop
Lee?
that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you both have all your mana up, and Greg seemed intent on responding to something.
Just in case, just try and.
Right, draw for the turn. Deal 1 to Greg.
What?
It's nothing personal. I just hate you.
Lee's on a lot of life, you know.
I play a mountain. Play my commander for 9.
Man, how many times I kill that sodding commander? He seems to always have sufficient mana to play it and do shit as well.
Oh, I wouldn't say I'm
He's
doing shit.
cycling through shit.
Cycling doesn't count because it's free.
Well, exactly. That's what I mean. He just keeps getting more gas, right? Because he just cycles.
Attack with Niv Mizzix at Lee still. Because I never got to hit him last time.
It's true, you didn't.
28.
And pass turn.
Okay. Untapping, upkeeping, and drawing.
Wow. No use for any of that mana.
Either his hand is full of like a ridiculous gas that he just wants to go off in one go, or it's just full of lands. And I'm not sure which it is.
Well, I know that feeling.
I got a feeling.
Let's see.
Just... Four.
Well, hang on.
What is it?
What's he mumbling to himself?
I heard the words "just annoy Sam."
That is my favourite phrase. No, sorry, second favourite. Just behind, just behind. Let's annoy Connor.
Words to reply.
Can't do everything.
Good. Do you win?
Oh no! Fuck me, I'm so far away from winning.
Just checking.
So far away from winning.
Can't believe Sam's on 39 still. Which I can.
Because everyone's too greedy spending their mana rather than attacking me.
I'll tell you what with. I don't have any creatures.
Well, that's down to you lot killing each other's creatures. So.
No, it's because you stole my creature, my Mizzix.
I'm just going to cast this.
I took back my creature.
No. You stole my Mizzix, and my other creature was a mnemonic wall.
You should
Is Lee casting down verdict there?
Supreme Verdict, he is indeed.
Yeah.
I will trigger, deal 1 to Lee's face, and draw a card.
Don't you draw the card first? No, you put the ability on the stack. No, you draw it first.
I draw the card, then do the 1 damage, but
Just
you're allowed to
checking.
do it either way around because Magic the Gathering has rules for people like you. No,
No, because you wouldn't have the other ability going on the stack until you've drawn.
Yeah, it doesn't
The drawing
matter.
that causes the other ability to go on the stack.
I then
Fuck
will
you.
cast Zenith Flare to do X damage to any target, Dave's face, where X is the number of cards recycling in my graveyard, which is currently 2. No, 3 in fact. 'Cause of
Is that
3.
because I just scribbled you about the order of drawing
Yeah,
cards?
absolutely.
3, yeah?
So that's 3 damage to you, I gain 3, and then Niv is also triggering, so I draw a card and do 1 damage to you.
Me?
Yeah. Who else?
Lee! The one that's going to win the game.
I'm not.
We're not doing this to win games.
And that's the reason why these streams take so long sometimes.
Commander's back to the command zone. At least it only costs 11 to cast now.
Did Niv Mizzix die? Yeah.
Niv died.
Finally.
I'll play this tireless tracker. I'm past this.
Nice.
Niv has died 2.5 times now. Yeah, this deck has too much land. Cycling.
Pass the turn.
Before my turn, I'm going to commence the end game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Dave, what are you actually on? There's no way you're on 14 life.
Yeah, do you keep swinging at me? What does
What does
commence
commence the end game do?
It can't be counted. Draw 2 cards, then amass X, where X is the number of cards in hand. So that is a 7/7 zombie, my friend.
Feels like you've been on 14 life my whole life.
Pretty much.
I don't even have a zombie token in this deck. How silly.
Yeah.
Let's pretend that.
Army token.
Yeah, I know. I need to dig one out. All right.
Commence the end game.
Commence the end game.
Thanos is on his way.
1, 2, 3.
I watched that yesterday.
7, 8.
Nice.
Yeah.
I need to watch them again.
I watched them while on lockdown.
Yeah, that's what I finally got to endgame. I forgot about it for like 3 weeks.
To be fair, I watched the Infinity Wars and Endgame.
I'll play a Spine Rock Knoll.
Yep.
Top 4, XL1 face down.
Yep.
And I may play it without. If someone was dealt 7. Oh, Jesus.
Yes. Just happens you happen to have a 7/7.
And
So imagine if my Niv weren't in
Any
my
spell?
graveyard.
Yeah, let's put that one under. And
All that bullshit was in my turn.
let's pay 2 and attack Sam for 7.
What did I do?
Haven't taken any
35.
damage.
Down to 35.
Yeah. He gained life. That's all
I've been the only
happened.
one doing anything this game. You're all just like, oh, I'm going to sit here and draw cards and do nothing.
My graveyard begs to differ. I've done a lot of things.
Play. Yeah, all draws, cycly type stuff, and I'm playing the cycle deck.
No, kill, hurt, kill, cast other people's spells, tutor.
So yeah, you've been doing nothing.
Kill.
I'll kill your stuff and do nothing.
The Psychosis Crawler that was underneath.
There you go. There's the threat.
Yeah.
Cool.
7. Go ahead.
Cool. This all seems fantastic.
I don't want to point fingers.
Well, yes, you do.
How are you? I feel like you've been on 14 the whole game. Like, are you just not taking damage? I'm trying to fucking kill you.
Fuck you. What a wanker.
Amazing how many times that gets said in one game.
Fuck you and what a wanker, yeah.
When always pointed at Sam.
I don't want to say it's bullying, but
It's bullying.
it seems
Bully-
like it.
Bullying builds character.
William builds characters, yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't
What
be
do I
the
want to
awkward
do?
man you are today without bullying.
That's fucking true.
Yeah. 9, I'm going to play and copy Walk the Aeons. I get 2 extra turns.
Right.
God.
Where's all that counter magic you had up?
That's my extra turns.
Yeah, but you can't counter the copy. You could counter one of them.
Yeah, I guess so.
And he's not going to do
Now-
anything useful.
Now comes the this is just a pre-con phase where my deck gets shown to be horribly underpowered compared to others at the table.
1 for an expedition map.
Mm-hmm.
He laughs, but he continues to take his turn in silence.
5, I'm going to play Is It Chronarch, returning Walk the Aeons to my hand.
Nice. Wait up. How does it work?
What?
Is it Chronarch or whatever he is?
When it comes into play, return target instant or sorcery card from my graveyard to my hand.
Oh, I'll counter that.
Well, you couldn't counter the extra turn stuff.
No, I couldn't.
What
Not
did you-
both of them.
That's annoying.
Yeah. It's okay. We'll keep you alive for a while, Dave.
I'm going to crack the expedition map. What land do I want? Might just be that one.
I don't want to say that attacking you is now clearly justified, but
I feel like you went a bit light on him, to be fair.
yeah.
I am still
I
alive.
didn't do
so
enough.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not dead yet, so yeah.
That was my mistake. Trying to
It's
set up
everyone's mistake.
a pseudo infinite loop on his turns.
I don't know what you mean. I'll just get a command tower, then play it for the turn.
Guess we'll just have to take another turn now.
I will, but just double check if there's anything else I want to play. I don't think there is. It's rather annoying because I was hoping to get another 2 extra turns.
I know.
Awful. You only get 3 turns in a row. Like, jeez.
Matches up his life total.
I haven't done anything with it, to be fair. No, not anything else in my hand. My last extra turn. Play a land for the turn.
So whatever happened to Nexus of Fate?
You mean Ugin's Nexus?
Yeah, sorry, Ugin's Nexus.
It was exiled by my Enter the Core.
Ah, right.
I'm gonna have to pass the turn, annoyingly. After all that.
Cool. I'll
3
untap.
turns. That's
least it was quick 3 turns. I didn't do anything with it.
Right.
No, power
Yeah,
magic,
it's
right
why. So I'm going to pay 5 to return Eternal Dragon to my hand in my upkeep.
Yep.
And then draw for the turn. What does this do?
That's always a good sign. The fuck am I reading?
New card.
Is it the one that's free? Because that one's
no.
running the counter spell.
No, that's now in my Estrid deck. I'll play a Wandering Fumarole tapped.
Cool.
And play Backdraft Hellkite. It's a free red for a 4/4 flyer. When he attacks, each instant and sorcery in my graveyard gains flashback until end of turn. The flashback cost is equal to its mana cost.
I need that in here because apparently I'm not running it.
2, 3, 4.
Apparently I've not heard of that one before.
I think it might have been in the what's his face? Lord Windgrace deck?
Really?
I think so. I think it's that symbol.
That would surprise me because it's the wrong.
You sure it wasn't in the last
synergy.
year's Savine deck?
Oh, it might have been Savine deck. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, that does make a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The flashback deck.
I'm really bad at keeping track of all the commander decks. There's been so many.
There's
And that
two of
ends
them
my
that
turn.
got a really similar symbol as well.
I am
Yeah.
so bad with symbols.
Yeah.
I mean, there's been so
What-
many commander decks at this point. Like,
One of them's got like they've both got a shield, but on one the cross through the shield goes left to right, and on the other one it goes right to left or something.
Yeah, some stupid like that.
Whose turn is it?
I've passed to Lee.
Oh, you've passed. Sorry. Didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you not tell him?
No, he didn't.
I did.
That
He
would,
was
that would be
talking.
helpful.
Play this command tower. Make a clue. Pay 2. Crack the clue. Counter here. Draw a card.
Yeah. My deck's basically not functioning anymore.
It was looking pretty ridiculous for a while.
Well, I drew all the good cards, and
Yeah,
now
you
I've just got
did.
lands and bad cards. Like, there aren't any left in my deck, I don't think.
They were particularly good cards though.
But that's what I mean. Like,
You're getting like Niv Mizzet and stuff, and you're
Locum,
Three-
Niv,
1,000
added-
year elixir.
Ooh,
for
nice.
obvious reasons.
okay. That's
But
good.
yeah, like the Locust God and the Decree were like the good cards from the precon.
5,
Yeah.
6, 7.
Your elixir is never
Play Roon.
a good thing to see. It's always going to prompt bad stuffs.
Bad stuffs appear to be happening.
Yeah. Might have a response to the rune.
Okay.
Asked. What's his ability again?
Pay 2. Tap him. Exile another target creature. Return to the battlefield at the beginning of the next end step.
Currently doesn't do anything with like at all. Really.
Protects his tracker, I guess.
Nah, it's fine. You can have it.
Thank you. Go to combat and swing at Dave for 3.
Well, that's just rude.
4. Sorry. He's got a 1/1 counter.
He's got a counter on him.
That'll kill it.
You're really swinging at me.
Yeah, the other 2 got blockers.
You realize you just not swing.
No, I like to swing.
Yeah, what's that about?
I hate doing nothing.
Such
Nothing.
rude behaviour.
It's fantastic.
I like it. He's moaning about it so much because it's hurting him.
Yeah.
It's not. I'm gonna counter it. I'm gonna do something
Counter
about it. I'm gonna counter it.
What are you going to do?
Counter your
Mr.
attack step.
Mr. Blood took 3 turns in a row.
Oh, yeah.
You deserve to take 4 because you didn't win after taking 3 turns in a row. You scooped to that point.
I'm going to play Croesus Charm copied. The ability of the mode I've chosen is destroy target non-black creature. The first target is going to be the Tireless Tracker. The second target is going to be Sam's Dragon.
Sam's going to respond. I'm going to pay 3 and, 2 and cycle this Eternal Dragon, which is going to trigger Astral Drift targeting the Hellkite. I'm also going to pay 1 for Drake Haven to make a Drake. So I get a Drake, this guy phases out, and I search my library for planes.
Okay, and I'm going to pay 2, tap Roon, and flicker my Tireless Tracker.
Cool.
Does Roon have haste?
He does with a
1,000
1,000-year
year
elixir.
elixir.
Yeah.
Gives him pseudo haste.
All right.
Just on his ability, only his ability, can't it?
Yeah. It's a card that I recently purchased and arrived today for Fennex.
I'm revealing irrigated farmland as my planes that I found.
Cool.
Okay, and I'm going to go to my end step.
So this comes back.
Tireless Tracker comes back. Greg,
See.
Is it? Okay.
1,000-year elixir.
I can't spell 1,000-year elixir.
It's 1,000-year.
Yes,
That helps.
Okay.
An elixir is ELIXIR because I can never remember what vowels are in it.
Yeah, I know. 1,000-year, not 1,000-year storm.
No, not 1,000-year storm.
Good card. Need that. All right, my turn. Draw a card. Each opponent loses a life.
34.
I'm so going to die.
6. That's the plan.
Dick.
26 lead.
Just got 2 words for you, Dave. Wild
Okay.
Ricochet.
Ricochet. Wow, grudges really are being kept, aren't they?
For 14, Lee.
Sorry?
I'm attacking you for 14.
What kind of fucking bullshit's that?
Greg, what life are you on?
23.
Okay.
I know I should have blinked his bloody thing. I'm going to block, what is it, 2 lots of 7?
Yeah.
I'll block one of the 7s with a Tireless Tracker.
Yeah. Cool.
Take 7 to 19.
Go ahead. Yeah. I think
Who was annoying? Who was
Honor.
annoying, Greg?
I'm going to play a Shivan Reef and pass up.
Cool. That's me, isn't it? I lost track of turn order for a second there. It's been that long. What do I want to do?
Gain life.
It would be nice. I don't think I've got any in this deck.
It seems like a personal problem.
I've got many personal problems. I'm not going to go through them on a recorded stream. 11 mana. What can I do with 11 mana?
What do we do with 11 mana? What do we do with
Worryingly, that was going through my head as well. Do we have any particularly good instants and sorceries in people's graveyards?
I have Zenith Flare, which I probably imagine does 1, maybe 0 for you.
0.
I have
Absolutely nothing.
Supreme Verdict. I have Aladamri's Call. Circuitous Root.
I got a few.
And that's it.
Mizim Mortars, Active Aggression.
What's annoying is I want to deal with Sam's board, but cards in hand, Sam?
Don't do it. Lots. 6.
Yeah, this is the problem.
6 cards.
Yeah.
Anybody got any spells that deal with enchantments in their graveyards?
No.
No.
Not spells, no. I should have. Oh, I made the wrong call earlier.
Only if they're on the stack.
Fair enough. Oh, what the hell? Let's just do something at least. I'll have Kess.
Yeah.
Remind me what Kess does.
During each of your turns, you may cast an instant or sorcery card from your graveyard. If it cast this way, it'll be put into your graveyard this turn. Exile it instead.
Right.
So I'm going to play and then copy with Mirari, Diabolic Tutor.
Oh, that seems fair.
It gets exiled.
Get to find any 2 cards from his library and put them into his hand.
Yes.
So we have to beat Dave before his next turn.
I don't have any like 2-card combos in this deck.
Extra
You
turns
realise
are
what playgroup you're
in?
I'm disgusted I didn't win off Alan Damley's call. Well, that's right. What's the point of him running the card if he doesn't really
Apparently, that's where we're at now.
I pass.
should have got Beast Whisperer because they should have drawn me cards.
What's your dragon, Sam?
It's a 4/4 flyer. Whenever it attacks, each instant and sorcery in my graveyard gets flashback until to the end of the turn, where flashback is their cost. I have 1 instant or sorcery in my graveyard at the moment, Zenith Flare. Backdraft Hellkite. But yeah, since my entire graveyard got exiled, it's kind of neutered me.
So you could Zenith Flare something.
Yeah, for currently free.
Yeah. Man, does more damage in limited at the moment.
Yeah.
Grab those 2.
That's an attack trigger.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Are you going to cast these 2 spells you're putting in your hand, Dave?
Not right now. No,
No.
I've passed the turn.
Okay, you're passing the turn. Cool.
I did
In
say
your
that.
end step, I missed that.
Okay.
Paying
Yes.
2 to cycle irrigated farmland and 1 to make a token drake to go with it.
Okay.
And no, yeah. So Astral Drift is going to exile Kess until my end step.
Cool. She is currently
and
in
I draw
exile.
my card. So now I untap.
No. What's Astral Drift's CMC?
Astral Drift CMC is free.
Okay. I'm
Again.
going to go ahead and repeal it.
Okay.
Bounce it
So it goes back to my hand.
and I draw a card.
Right.
Everyone takes 1.
Ah, yes.
Sure.
80.
33.
12.
Do I get to draw?
Yeah.
Cool. Untap. And draw. Sorry, untap. Pay 5 to return the dragon to my hand again. And then draw for the turn. Does that change anything? Maybe. I'll play a land for the turn. Dave, what are you on?
12.
Okay, so like 4 from Backdraft Hellkite plus 4 from Drake's plus 4 from Wandering Fumarole would kill you.
It would.
Cool, let's do
It
that
would
then.
be a tad harsh.
Well, I mean, you
Thing
just
is,
choose it
I'm-
for 2 cards from your
But
library.
I've told you I
after having
have
played
no
8.
combos in this deck
You've just taken 3 turns in a row.
and done nothing with it.
Well, that's up to you. Now you've left yourself completely open to attack.
Please let me get to my turn.
Why? So you can do something horrific and kill us all.
No. The whole point is I don't do that in this deck.
We're going to drag you
You've-
kicking and screaming into this level of magic, David.
I have with other decks, not this
It's
one.
not even that. It's just we're at a stage now where even if it isn't a CEDH style game, this is the correct turn to do this.
Yes.
Like, we're on turn 15 or something. You've left yourself completely open and just tutored for 2 cards with Mirari and Kess in play. Like, you could play any.
Completely open. I did have Kess. It ended up being completely open.
I'm going to pay 4 to make Wandering Fumarole into a creature.
Cool.
I'm then going to go to combat.
Yep.
And swing all of this at Dave.
And Spunts.
Yep.
Slaughter Pact.
Okay, let's see it.
Not in my hand.
Oh.
Even in my deck.
Oh,
Wishboard.
weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No blocks.
I flick the Wandering Fumarole's toughness and power
Damn, he
around
remembered.
so it does 4 damage to your face. Well,
The reason why is I wanted to play Telemin Performance and copy it.
what's that do?
Target opponent reveals cards from the top of their library until they reveal a creature card. All creatures, the creature that's revealed goes into play under my control. All non-creatures go into the graveyard. I was going to do it on
Right.
Greg because I don't think he's running many creatures.
Okay,
I was basically going to mill him.
right.
I've got enough creatures.
That was
He's
it.
got enough.
The Lee's turn, is it? Or some...
No, I haven't finished. I've got to figure out what I'm doing.
That was what I cheated.
I was
One of
making
the things
sure
I cheated.
Dave died before I finished taking my turn.
It's just rude.
Miracle.
6.
What was the target, Dave?
What?
What did you tutor?
The Telemin Performance, and I actually tutored up. Tutored up my copy of Opportunity because I just wanted cards.
Yeah.
I didn't have any kind of win con to get out of there. Not at least with the mana I had. I didn't have the board set up to be able to do enough to do it.
No.
So I was
Astral
hoping to just
Drift.
progress my board state.
Yeah.
But if you tutored for a card that plays with the board and a extra turns thing, you could cast the extra turn things like 4 times.
No, because all the things,
untap.
all the things that copy take time to set up or take a lot of mana. Like Mirari takes a lot of mana. You've got, what else have I got? Echo
Sam.
Mage takes time to level up.
So I played Astral Drift, by the way.
Wait up.
Yep.
I've cast a mage. Counterspell. Iron Ice. Take 2. And I'm going to counter that.
Okay. Oh, you feel strongly about Astral Drift.
Yeah. Don't like it.
There's another way I can copy spells.
In that case, Greg, I will Winds of Abandon your Psychosis Crawler.
That's annoying. Yeah, why not? That just exiles him, or?
Yeah, and you get to search your library for a basic. It's Path to Exile.
Yeah. And put it in play?
Yeah, tapped.
Tapped.
Yeah, I basically have one win con and it's this. Army of the Damned.
Yeah.
Nice.
Copy extra turns, copy this, you end up with an army of 2/2 tokens, and then swing for the win.
And I pass turn.
Okay. Draw. Be good.
Dave is gone.
Yeah, thought I'd get myself out of the way.
I'm going to go down to a 3-player board.
So much for me going for a run this evening. It's now 20 past 11. I wasn't expecting 2 games to take that long.
Well,
I believe how long this game's taken. I thought it
They've
was
both
gonna
been
be
about
over.
2 hours each.
I maintain nobody's done anything this game.
I've done nothing. I've done nothing. in the
I've
game.
presented threats and you guys have answered them for about 20 turns now.
I think that's what happened last game, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, you guys didn't really answer anything last game. You just sort of sat there and killed Estrid and did absolutely nothing else.
That was the
Attack Sam
threat.
for 4.
Yeah.
Attack Sam for 4.
For 4, you're paying 2.
Yeah, pay 2.
All right, fair enough.
He's got like infinite mana again. This is Lee. He always has infinite mana.
I've got
I'm
loads of
going
mana
to-
and nothing to do with it.
Cycle Eternal Dragon and pay 1 for Drake Haven to make a dude. I'm going to search for planes and block with the dude.
Okay.
No commander damage coming through from you, buddy. I don't know if I have a planes, so I'm just double checking. But carry on your turn. Fail to find.
I'll pass the turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my favourite copying spell is Howl of the Horde. 'cause
Oh, I
it's
love
just
Howl of the
fun.
Horde. Narset loves it too.
Yeah. What I really want to do is copy the casting of Howl of the Horde as long as you've got raid.
Oh.
So in the next spell you cast, you get 5 of them.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's awesome.
5 extra turns seems good. Sorry, 6, because the original.
Lee, I'll attack you for 7.
Okay, I'll pay 2 and tap Roon and flicker your army.
That's annoying. Too much
That
flickering
seems-
in this game for my liking.
Yeah.
As in more than none.
Any more than none is too much.
Yeah.
Oh, pass turn.
I love it. I love blink effects.
It's oh no, it's my turn.
I keep trying to make blink in modern work.
Yeah.
It's not quite working yet, but I'm determined.
You're gonna get there.
Yes.
I'm untapping, paying 5 to put that back in my hand. Draw for the turn. Cool. I will pay. Well, no, let's see. What can we do? Greg, what's your board? You just got untapped mana. What's the card in your battlefield, Greg?
Snapcaster Mage.
Oh, okay. And Lee, you've got your tap Roon, 1,000-year elixir, and a bunch of mana as well. God, you guys love your mana. Luckily, I don't respect your manners, so I'm going to send Backdraft Hellkite at Lee and the 2 Drakes at Greg.
Yeah. No blocks. I'll take 4.
Okay. I'm going to pay 1, tap my 1,000-year elixir, untap Roon. Pay 2, tap Roon, bounce the dragon.
Okie doke. So what happens? He's just flickered, right? He comes
Yeah,
back
till
at
the
end
end
step.
of turn.
End of turn
Cool.
one, yes, the slow flicker.
So now with... So Greg still takes his 4.
Yep.
Second main, I can Winds of Abandon Lee's Roon, flashing it
Okay.
back due to the trigger from Backdraft Hellkite.
And I get a land, basic.
Yeah, basic tapped. Then I can play Spirit Can.
That actually wasn't too bad. That gave me a nice shuffle effect. Run it, wasn't great.
2, 3. So this is an enchantment. An enchantment that says whenever a player discards a card, you may pay white. If you do, create a 1/1 spirit creature token with flying. And I'm also going to play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Niv Mizzet.
Haroon.
Paru. No, the Firemind.
All right.
Proper one.
The slightly worse one.
The proper one.
The slightly worse one. I'll play a Plains, and my Hellkite comes back.
Cool. My turn.
I think so, yeah.
There's a definite dragon theme to that, isn't there?
Yeah, it's sort of a sub-theme. Like, I added the other Niv Mizzet, but yeah, I actually added Hellkite as well, so 2 of the 4 dragons were additions.
Okay, untap. Draw.
5, sorry, because there was Eternal Dragon, Niv, Backdraft. Oh no, was there?
That's 4. We've seen 4
Okay.
so far. There might be more.
Crackling Drake doesn't count.
No, it's a Drake,
Pay 6.
I think. Yeah, it's a Drake.
Yeah.
Overload this Winds of Abandon.
Ooh.
I forgot that was in his hand.
Ooh.
Snapcaster Mage. That's everything, right?
Exile
Everything.
everything.
I'm
he
going to
doesn't control.
respond, of course, but cycle Eternal Dragon, So when I do, I can pay 1 to make either a Drake or a Spirit. Either way, it's getting exiled.
And getting you an extra land.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And dealing 1 damage to Greg's face because I drew a card with... Oh, no, I didn't draw a card. Just kidding. Because I failed to find.
What do you think you're doing?
Yeah,
Cheating
I tried.
again.
I tried. Always
Cheating
cheating.
last game. Cheating
Not
this game.
making a misplay. It's always cheating.
Yes.
Mountain.
Well done for realising. Finally.
I'm so glad I took you out of the game. Island.
It's definitely the right choice.
And nothing else. Just 2 lands.
You had a chance to kill someone. You kill someone.
No more basics. Even if they squeal and whine about it.
Okay.
All
Now
right.
I'm going to play a Simic Growth Chamber.
I'm not going to go quietly.
And pass the turn.
Good. You could have some dignity.
I'm going to draw 7.
What?
7.
Blue Sun Zenith.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just doing what you wanted again. Craig just like, I'm going to draw 7. Fuck it. Game's gone long enough.
Yeah, I'm bored now. Fuck off.
And then I'll do it again every turn, right?
Yeah, 'cause you're always going to draw it off top.
Yep.
Now,
Just don't understand how in 2 games that have gone this long, I haven't drawn any card draw.
Is there any in the deck?
There's lots.
Reliquary
Sure.
Power.
Yeah.
Reliquary Tower seems good. Seems you just drawn the shit as cards.
15, 17, 19, 21. I have 21 mana and nothing to do with it.
Sucks
Yeah.
to be you.
I'll cast Mizzix for 8.
Oh.
Yeah. Pass turn.
Untap and pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So untap all of this, but pay 5 to return the dragon to my hand. Draw a card for the turn. Cool. I'll play a land. I'll play a Sky Diamond. And my commander, which is 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Hooray! So let's leave
That is
those
cost.
ones down. That's how much he costs right now, yeah, or she. I need to leave these 2 up. I've played my land, so pass the turn.
What's that? This. I'm going to pay 2 for a Charming Prince. And scry 2. Yeah. What? Yeah. 11. Yeah. 11. 11 for Roon.
Roon.
Roon is back.
Okay. And last turn.
Cast Opportunity. The end of your turn. Yeah.
Greg would like all of the cards.
It's better if you copy that.
4. No.
No.
I'll cast a Brainstorm as well. That's with that mana.
As I say, you can tap the mana for it.
Yeah, you got to tap mana for these things these days.
Apparently.
Yeah, no auto tap function here.
Okay, pop them on top. Anything else? No, I don't think I got anything else. I'll start my turn. Draw that card again.
He only drew 9 cards in Lee's end step, so.
Yeah, that's
He
it.
did
Not
put
good
2
enough.
back.
He did. He did put 2 back.
Might not have been those 9 either, though.
No.
Tap the Spine Knock Knoll and play a Boiler Works, picking up the Knoll.
Mm.
You got a floating red.
Okay. Yeah, I'm floating a red at the moment. Faithless Looted. Storm Count.
God.
He's actually storming off.
Seems like an appropriate end to this evening.
Yep.
Discard 2 lands. Do I just do that again?
Don't know, it's up to you.
Is a play available to you?
Play looting again. 1, 2. Discard 2.
I can't believe how long it took for Faithless to be banned in Modern. It's just ridiculous.
It's brilliant, isn't it? Yeah, just 2 more lands. Storm Counter 2. Just got to keep you guys on edge. I'm not actually going to storm off.
Yeah, you're just counting up for the hell of it.
On edge, quote unquote. Lee and I just like staring off, paying
I'm
0
on
attention.
the edge of glory.
I just drew this. It wasn't a misplay. I'll play a Talrand.
He's running out of mana.
Yeah. Got 6 mana left.
There's some rituals.
I thought you can't. Oh yeah, okay, you got double land in there, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I'll just pass turn.
End step, I will cycle this dragon for free and pay 2 to make a Drake and a Spirit.
Yep.
And then untap. And leave that mana tapped to put the dragon back in my hand, then draw for the turn.
What's the dragon called?
Eternal Dragon. I can only do it in my upkeep. And it's plane cycling, so it's not actually getting me any benefit.
Other than masses of creatures.
Yeah,
That seems like a reasonable advantage.
but it's not.
Where was it
Got me off.
printed?
I don't know.
Modern Masters, by the looks.
Well,
Originally.
originally it's an old card.
Yeah, we're
Isn't it?
talking like Urza's or something.
Yeah,
Looks a
I
bit
think
like
that's in a,
I remember. Yeah.
that was in another commander deck as well. That
it was. It was
wouldn't
in
be, yeah.
Maraf.
What sets had? When did cycling first come into play? Was it first? Was it Tempest? And
Mirage.
Like,
it's
Mirage.
old, isn't it? So,
it was Mirage then, because it was when cycling was a thing.
I'm gonna path to exile Greg's commander.
You're a bastard.
I prefer the term conceived out of marriage, but thank you.
What do you got on the battlefield?
Gavi, 3 enchantments, and 2 tokens with flying.
One's a
That's
2/2, one's a 1/1.
Steam Augury.
Okay.
Reveal the top 5. I'm going to select Lee to choose. 1. Oh, I've got to separate them. You choose for me, Lee.
yeah, slightly different.
An amazing selection. All right, you can give me an illusionary Ancestor or a stolen goods, and two mountains in one and one mountain on the other. So
Obviously, Lee knows
what does
these
each
cards
one? Yeah, what
Yeah,
do
what
each
do
of
they
these
do?
cards have? No idea.
Illusory Ambusher, when it's dealt damage, draw that many cards. It's a 4/1 with flash. And Stolen Goods, target opponent exiles cards from the top of the library until they get to a non-land card, and until end of turn I can cast that without paying its mana cost.
I think it's pretty clear.
Yeah, we don't want him stealing our shit. Take the one on the left, great.
Mm-hmm.
Big pile.
Pile of 3, yeah.
Yeah, the bigger pile.
Good, that's the right answer.
I get a Drake.
See, I have to pay for my drakes.
You're doing it wrong.
Oh,
Well, yeah,
Definitely
evidently.
doing it well.
And then Mizzix gets exiled.
No, wait up.
Are you still going?
I
What's the-
fucking wish.
What's the spell?
The spell is Path to Exile. You might
Yes,
have heard of
Path.
it.
Yeah, I know.
You might be aware of it. It's relatively popular these days.
So I'm gonna
Something of a cult following.
word of seizing your Gavi.
Sure. Enjoy it.
Yeah. I was already on 5. And then I will pull from tomorrow for 5
Okay.
and get 2 more drakes in the process.
And a cat. Oh no, have you already drawn your second card? No, you haven't, so you get a cat as well. A cat dragon. 2/2.
2/2 cat dragon. Okay.
Yeah.
Flying.
No, just a 2/2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
This isn't a Layla. I'm not going off.
Discard a Vivid Creek.
I think Greg is.
Greg's just
All
doing
this.
Greg stuff.
All right.
Just because you passed is commander.
You know what I mean?
You
The
wanted
audacity.
You wanted the experience counters, I'm guessing.
I'm getting the path.
Well, you wanted the discount.
That is the
Yeah.
it's gonna, yeah.
Sorry, used experience counters.
Get an island. Go ahead.
So my path is resolved.
Yep.
And you have my Gavi.
I've got Gavi.
Cool.
Your
I
end of
will-
turn, wasn't it?
Yeah. Just doesn't do anything.
You don't do anything.
Literally, I don't. I'll play a mountain and pass the turn.
I'm gonna flicker my charming prince,
One day your prince will come.
and I scry 2. I don't want either of those. Okay, now back to me. Untap. What a lands. Draw. It's not too bad.
There's one good thing to the usual CEDH decks is that when someone dies, everyone dies.
Mm.
You usually have someone sat there doing nothing for a while.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh.
5 for a mole drifter. 2. Red forest.
Mole Drifter. What, you're not killing it? You're not
No,
paying the
actually-
minimal, then bouncing it with Roon and getting it back.
Getting 4 cards.
Doing this way.
I do love doing that. Responding to the responding with the evoke trigger on the stack.
I am just going to pass turn. Am I? Yeah, I am just going to pass the turn.
Passing turn?
Oh, your camera's twisted, Lee.
Not straight.
That means he's disconnected.
Oh no. So that would be 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 mana if I want to cast him again.
Just try and remember his board state to make sure he doesn't come back with another 16 creatures out or something.
Screenshot it. All right, I'm going to play a spiny knoll. So I look at the top,
You're a
4.
spiny gnome. Well, he's onto iPhone. I'm guessing the battery died.
Yeah, the pad
Yeah.
died. It hasn't even disconnected yet. There it goes.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
So those go on the bottom.
Right, we're back, people. We're back.
Oh, good.
Greg's doing Greg stuff still.
Just
Of
my
course.
stuff. You two swapping positions.
Oh,
I didn't get asked. But
All right. Play a Seal of the Guild pack, choosing red
What does
and blue.
that do when it's at home?
It reduces the color of both color spells by 1.
One of the color or one of one
Each
color?
spell you cast costs 1 to less for each of the chosen colors it is. So if it's red blue, it gets 2 cheaper.
Okay.
But 2 generic, cheaper.
2 generic.
which is-
cheaper.
Yeah. All
Greg's
right.
now in the cast expel phase of his game plan, so
Yeah.
that's where it's relevant.
Yeah. Lee, I'll swing at you with 3 drakes in the air.
cool. And take 6,
Yep.
12.
Yep. Cast a young pyromancer. I'll cast a Muldrifter. Draw 2.
Invoking a
Oh,
Muldrifter, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
Did you pay your 2 for that?
Yeah, I only pay 2. Or did I? Not yet.
I didn't think you had.
My Muldrifter's foil, so surely I get to draw 3.
I think it actually means that you have to sack it regardless of if you pay the evoke cost.
Yeah.
I'll play Jace.
Baby Jace.
Baby Jace.
Baby
Go,
Jace.
go ahead, Sam.
Baby Jace. I just don't know, no.
Discarding Eternal Dragon, paying 2 for the pleasure, then making 2 tokens. I don't think I have. And untapping. And paying to put the dragon back in my hand and draw for the turn. Oh, hey. That card does nothing either. Swing all of my stuff at... No, there's no point, is there? So I guess I go at Lee. Attack Lee in the air for 6.
Cool. I will block 1 with a Muldrifter,
Yeah.
but then flicker the Muldrifter.
Mm-hmm. And I assume you're blocking a 2-2 as opposed to a 1-1?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I take 4.
So you take 4.
And so I go to 8, and then I'm also going to do the bit where I flicker out the prints as well.
Okay.
So 3.
Second main, I am going to cast Spellpire Phoenix.
The Phoenix.
It is a 4/2 flyer. When it enters the battlefield, you may return target instant or sorcery card with a cycling ability from your graveyard to your hand. Spoilers, none of the 7 cards in my graveyard are an instant or sorcery with a cycling ability.
That's awesome.
At the beginning of each end step, if you cycle 2 or more cards this turn, return it from your graveyard to your hand. Because it's a Phoenix, and that's what Phoenixes do.
They do come back.
And pass turn.
Okay, so then my prints will come back and I'll scry 2.
Mm-hmm.
Put those on the bottom. And the thingy will come back and I'll draw 2. Put those in my hand. And then I will untap.
Did you go to the top or to the bottom?
To the bottom. And I will draw. And I will play this island. What life is everybody on?
Oh, that's an interesting question.
31.
19.
31.
Yeah.
No one's touched him all game.
Hell of a lot.
Hell of a lot.
Sure I can get with that.
I have access to 13 mana as well, including a Wandering Funeral.
One second. Just need to count my mana up because I'm not sure what I've got. Anyway, in fact, 19. Sorry, because one of those is a double land.
Good times.
Sorry, depending on what you guys have got, I'm not sure if I can win. I'm just trying to figure it out in my head.
Greg's got loads of mana, it's fine.
Finale of Devastation for 12. X is 10, sorry.
Yeah, what's it do?
I can get a creature with converted mana cost 10 or less, and if X is 10, creatures I control get +X and gain haste until end of turn.
All right. Do they have trample?
No.
Okay.
Not inherently, but he could easily search for something that gives them trample.
Yeah. Lee, would now be a good time to bounce Sam's ghostly prison?
Would be a really good time.
What a strange question.
What's he going to get? That's the question.
He could get any number of what's his face, the elf ball finisher, creative behemoth variants.
Yeah.
And then we would both just die on the spot.
Then he will have trample.
Yes. Ultimately, you want to counter this regardless of...
I'm not countering it.
Okay, cool. Never mind then.
I don't run a creative for anything like that in this deck.
Are you casting anything in response?
No, nothing in response.
Okay.
So I will get
Grand Abolisher.
This Peregrine Drake.
Oh, okay.
I will untap 5 lands.
All right.
One of which will be the Simic Growth Chamber. So I've got 6 floating. Or 6 on, and I'll tap all them. Save me out tap.
Your phone's disappeared.
Yeah, Lee, your video feed's gone.
Am I back?
There you go, you're back.
Sorry, it went down. I've only got 20% battery. So
I'm quicker then.
I'm then going to play Deadeye.
Yeah.
Soul Bonding the Peregrine Drake.
Oh, that might be a thing I need to answer.
Yes. In response,
Sam's letting Greg do it all.
Sam has 2 cards in hand with cycling that search for basic lands.
What does this do, Sam? What do you think this does? It just means
this generates infinite mana, which means that if he has any other way to benefit from that. How many cards you got in hand, Lee?
3.
But by bouncing it, Sam, I don't actually achieve much here, do I?
Yeah, no. If you bounce one of them, you don't actually stop anything.
No, so go. Oh, what's the toughness of the Drake?
2/3.
2/3, yeah.
All right.
Whoever's-
Urza's Rage
Urza's Rage. What does that do?
does 3 points of damage. Kill the
So-
Drake.
Kill the Drake
In response to Deadeye.
in response to Deadeye. So when Deadeye comes in,
I get an elemental and a Drake.
I will target the Mole Drifter. I will pay 2 to flicker the Mole Drifter.
Makes sense.
Or 2.
He's going to draw himself out.
Or be nice.
There's only one thing we're drawing out here, and it's the game.
Or viewers' evenings.
I'm a viewer 0.
I'm a viewer now. After some wanker killed me.
Don't know who that was.
Oh, I do.
Must
The
be-
biggest wanker here.
Must have been Greg's psychosis crawler.
So
I could do with that.
I'll pay 3 and
It's my fault
Right.
for tapping out.
this Soul Herder.
I agree.
And then I will go to my end step and get rid of my Mole Drifter, which will come back in. Give me 2 more. Then a
I'm
counter.
so glad Lee's at 8 life.
Ah, yes, I got fucking fucked. Right, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's me.
You would
I'm
eight.
at 8, and it's somebody else's turn.
Greg's turn, right?
Yeah, be my turn.
Yeah. Greg
So
managed to stop me winning.
Greg
Well,
just
flush in.
kills you now, right?
Illusory Ambusher at the end of turn.
Yep.
On tap. What's your life total, Sam?
31.
Yeah.
You
8,
probably need, what, 3 fireballs to kill me?
12, 13, 17, 18,
No, if you
19.
can copy it.
I've got 19 power on the board.
Okay.
That doesn't make 31, I'm afraid.
Draw for turn. Oh,
Still
that
gotta hit.
does.
Lee for 8 as well, or else he'll beat you.
Yeah, no, I need to take the lead down too.
We just stopped his combo. I'm not sure whether he's got any more.
I mean, it's not a risk you want to place your whole
He's-
game on.
No.
The guy's
got
got 20
value.
mana and he's got like 6 creatures on board.
There is quite a lot of value there, if nothing else.
Also, doesn't Cloud, whatever it's called, go infinite in some way?
Soul Herder.
Soul Herder.
No, just keep getting bigger.
No,
And bigger.
just keep getting bigger.
It's yeah. It's such a big
Okay, well,
value.
it's a win con though, right? You can make it huge.
Yeah.
With Deadeye.
And what's
Yes.
on this battlefield? Just a dragon, right? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Oh yeah, it's literally your win con with the Peregrine Drake.
20.
Deadeye. Or Cloud of Fairies and Deadeye.
I'll tap
You just
Drace.
flick it.
Mhm. Yeah, absolutely. You can make it huge, right?
Oh,
Swing for the win.
Actually, the win con was Hurricane or something.
He's at the lowest life total.
Sorry, draw con. Not win con, draw con.
Drace.
Oh shit! I forgot to attack as well. I should have attacked on my turn. Shouldn't I? That was
Hurricane for 603.
Yeah, you did make all your stuff huge.
I forgot to. Yeah, I made it all huge and then forgot to attack.
Yeah.
But I think you guys had blockers and that anyway, right? So,
Yeah, I had chumps.
You're a chump. Your face is a chump.
Chump your face.
You just did. That's why I'm dead.
Yeah. Good times.
All right, play Mizzix again for 8,
It was 8 last time.
but it's got a 2-point reduction based on
Ugh. God.
1, 2.
He actually didn't cheat, I'm afraid. Not this time, anyway.
Yeah.
I wasn't
Although I have
necessarily
noticed,
accusing you of cheating. I was just complaining.
I have noticed that his graveyard is getting very close to his battlefield. When I say graveyard, I mean that fucking mess that's there.
Yeah, this is just how
Exiles
Greg
are.
plays Magic. He plays Graveyards Matters decks, and he just has them all over his battlefield, and it's like,
And sneaks things out.
So we've got 6 reduction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I have 25 cards in exile.
You're welcome. A big chunk of them may have been me.
Yes. Again,
4.
so glad I killed you.
So 6 and 7 for 2. What do you want, Sam? 31.
31.
Okay.
Still.
It's not
Same
changed.
Same as the last time you asked.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's alright. It's just funny.
What a dick.
Lee, I'm going to swing at you with the Illusory Ambusher, the Elemental, and 4 Drakes in the air. And Sam's cat.
It's your cat.
It is your cat.
So there's 4 drakes in the air.
4 in the air. Yeah.
Okay, so
That's 8 flying damage at the very least.
yeah. So we will block a fly with a Mold Drifter.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's on the ground?
A 1/1, a 4/1, and a 2/2. The cat's not flying, is it, Sam?
No.
It's a cat dinosaur, not a cat dragon.
I'll use the Charming Prince to block the 4/1.
Yeah.
And then what was it? Sorry, there was a 2/2 which I'll use.
1/1.
I'll use Roon on the 2/2.
Yeah.
And the Soul Hider on the 1/1.
Uh-huh.
And then I will pay the 2 to flicker out the Mold Drifter so it doesn't
Yep.
die.
Oh, so the Mold Drifter doesn't die. The Drake doesn't die on the Mold Drifter.
Right.
And I'll draw 2.
And take 6.
I'll
In
take
the air.
6 down to 2.
Illusory Ambusher gets me how many cards? What's the Prince?
2.
Okay.
2/2.
Ooh. 6. Ooh. Okay.
Yes.
Should I just make it me and you, Sam?
Sure. What kind of question's that?
All right. Do I do it? Do I not? No, let's give Sam a go.
In Greg's
Oh, right.
end step.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Go for it.
I am going to cycle my Eternal Dragon, fail to find, pay 2 to make token, and then also cycle my Ash Barons, paying 1, and then paying for the tokens. So I get 2 Drakes and 2 Spirits. So I now have 4 of both. And I draw no cards from that, so that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Can Sam snatch the victory?
Probably.
I sincerely doubt it. Greg, what you got untapped as far as blockers with flying go?
None.
So I untap, draw.
What if you want, Greg?
19.
and return this to my hand by paying that mana. 2, 3, 4, 5. So I don't even need that. Yeah, double whites there. So take the Eternal Dragon back, draw a card for the turn. Wait, what happened? Sorry.
Nothing.
Did someone say something?
I asked him what life total he was on. The answer is 19.
Yeah. Hey Greg, what life total are you on? No, I'm kidding.
19.
You're so funny.
yeah. I'm gonna pay 1.
Oh no, wait, not funny. That's the
2,
one.
3, 4 to activate Wandering Fumarole.
Mm-hmm.
Go to combat.
Mm-hmm.
Swing it all at Greg. So I got a 4/1 Wandering Fumarole, 4 2/2 flyers, 4 1/1 flyers, and a 4/2 flyer and a 2/5.
I'm going to have Reigns of Power, Sam.
Hey, what's that do?
We untap all creatures I control and you control, and we swap.
So I get all your creatures, you get all mine,
Yeah.
and presumably that screws up combat completely.
Yeah, it means nothing's fighting.
Reigns of Power.
Yeah. I get an extra Drake and an extra Elemental.
So I get your Mizzix.
Yeah.
You've got... Oh.
All creatures you control and all creatures target opponent controls. You and that
But you
opponent
don't
each
have
can
any
control all creatures the other controls.
So because he has
until
no
end of
experience
turn.
counts.
Those creatures have haste until end of turn.
Yeah.
So what else do I get?
You've got no experience counter, so in response to my own spell,
Okay.
1, 2, 3. I'm going to Stroke of Genius me for 6.
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So you've got a Young Pyromancer, Mizzix, Drake, Talrand, Sky Summoner, 4 other Drakes. So 5 Drakes all up. They're all untapped.
Okay.
An Elemental and a Young Pyromancer.
And you get my Wandering Fumarole as well.
Yeah. So I can tap that.
Well, neither of these are instant sorceries, as per my deck doing nothing, so that's cool. So it doesn't actually change anything.
Probably not.
So I will play a Hoofprints of the Stag. It's a tribal enchantment, elemental. Whenever you draw a card, you may put a Hoofprint counter on it, and 2 and a white, remove 4 of them, and create a 4/4 flyer.
Mm-hmm.
Only during your turn.
Yeah, it's really not as good as it should be.
Nope.
And also, I don't know why it has fly in the token that's made, because stags don't tend to fly.
These stags do, they're elementals. All my stuff got
Apparently so.
untapped at least. So
Yeah,
that's-
but you don't have it.
Yeah, I'll get it back though when the turn ends,
Yes.
which it's now doing.
I get all my creatures back.
Yeah.
In your end step, Sam, I'm going to Echoing Truth, your Ghostly Prison.
Is that after we've exchanged stuff back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, it's my turn.
What does it do? Put it in my hand.
Bounce.
Yeah.
That and everything else with the same
Get
name.
another Drake, get another Elemental.
Draw a card.
Well, not that Elemental.
Kill him, Lee. Just fucking kill him.
Fuck him up. Fuck him up.
Play a Ghost Quarter. Tap the Ghost Quarter. Play a Soul Ring.
That's not fucking him up.
Ghost
not
Quarter
really.
his lands. You just blow them all up. Just fucking destroy the lot of them. And him.
So what's Greg's life total?
19. Sam's on 31. He's obviously winning this game.
Yeah.
But
I
you've
will
got
play my hand face up since you know both cards in it if you'd like.
Thank you.
It's Eternal Dragon and Ghostly Prison.
let's pay 2 and flicker the Mole Drifter.
Mm-hmm.
Gone again. Drawing a card, 2 cards. Oh, they're fucking shit.
Good poker face there.
Don't forget your counters on your guy.
Yeah, I think I did that 3 now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Let's do it again, shall we? I'll draw something eventually.
That's how this works, right?
Draw 2. Counter.
I think, Sam, we've hit the longest match we've had.
Well, that makes sense, seeing as how nobody's doing anything.
I was trying, I then got killed.
I'm trying as well, but I've run out of gas.
Not sure if
I
that
literally
counts.
attacked with everything last turn. I attacked with 4, 8, 9, 10, 11 creatures, and Greg cast Fog.
In blue.
You know what I mean? Like, no benefit, no trickery, just Fog.
I got a Drake and an Elemental out of it.
You got cast triggers for an instant, same as you would if you cast Fog.
Yeah. What you doing, Lee?
I don't know.
You don't like it when people play like good cards, Sam. So like
There is a
Rest in
balance.
Peace and Hushbringers, and you don't like it
Because
when
it's also doing nothing.
I'm clicking
There
my
is a
Mole
theme.
Drifter again.
It's stopping anyone doing anything in Magic.
I so want to play Stacks.
Yeah. I've joked about turning my Gaddock Teague into a Stacks deck, and it's like, well,
Did you watch the video I shared? The one and the Pleasant Kenobi's mono red Stacks.
no.
It's so funny.
It just sounds like Prison from Legacy.
Sounds like so much fun.
Basically, the important bit's the last, like, I don't know, 10, 20 minutes when he actually basically stabilizes. He has all things like Pyrostatic Pillar and stuff, where you're casting spells, you're dealing damage. He's got what's his face? The 2 extra damage for every red source. He's got the Mana Barbs, Torbrand, thank you. Mana Barbs, he's got Sulfuric Vortex, he's got Dictator Twin Guards. They all died the turn that everything came out. Everyone else died.
Yeah. I've assembled a combo.
Yeah.
Well, other than them not being able to do anything for the half hour before that, I assume.
It wasn't too bad. It was mono red.
Play this Glenalendra.
Oh god! As a response,
Yeah.
Comet Storm.
Brr.
For how much?
For 5 each.
And I just need to remind myself of what Comet Storm says.
5 damage each. Choose target creature or player, then choose another target creature or player for each time it's being kicked.
It's been
Does
kicked
6 damage to each.
No, it hasn't been kicked at all, has it?
Yeah, I'm kicking it once.
You're paying the 2 red for the 2 red and the cost.
2 red. Seal of the Guild Pack. That's the extra reduction. And 6 more. Actually, it's X equals 6.
That's what, 5 to my face.
5 to your face, 5 to Sam.
The sigil drops the coloured mana, doesn't it? Yes.
I'm going to cast this Venser in response.
Okay.
Is that even worth it? It just returns you around.
Keeps you alive.
Well, it keeps you alive and gets you Glenalendra down.
Yeah. Otherwise you were dead.
Yeah.
You get to play Venser, the good Venser.
And
None of this Planeswalker bollocks.
What's Vince's name?
Venser Shapeless Savant.
Yep.
So that comes back to my hand, does it?
Yeah.
Yes.
You could put that on your Soul Bond with Navigator, by the way. Just to give you some ideas.
Not unless he flickers Navigator now.
No, it's whenever either creature enters the battlefield, right?
Yeah, but because the other
But he has to
creature's already
he
Yeah,
has to
I'm
not
not-
be soul bonded.
Okay.
doing that.
Right, so we could now do it by flickering him, though. Okay.
But yeah. That's the beauty of Deadeye is he actually can change the soul bond. The rest of them can't really.
Yes.
Not very easily anyway. So my soul bond is ridiculous.
That's why Deadeye is ridiculous.
Sorry, why Deadeye's ridiculous, that's what I meant.
Guess I'll go to my end step.
And another elemental.
Oh yeah, you've got some more tokens. Finish this deed, X is 0. Get all the tokens.
Right, yeah. That's it. So I'll discard 3 lands and a basalt mono.
Wow.
I think I have to do that because I don't think I've got a reliquary tower. No, I
I
didn't.
don't know. I know Greg has.
I got one. Eight, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. But you've got now a Glenalendra. So it's my turn?
Yeah.
How many creatures, Lee?
2, 4, 6, 7.
7. All right. And you're on how much life?
2.
2. All right. Well, that went up 1. 7. So 1. Conflagrate where x equals 4. Targeting Sam and Lee for 4 each.
Okay, well,
Oh, no, for 2 each, sorry.
I'll sack my Glenalendra then and counter it.
So while that's on the stack,
There's more.
There's more.
your Elendra ability's on the stack, right?
Yeah.
It is now, yeah. The sacrifice has happened. It's now in the graveyard.
Okay, but when the persist trigger hits, right?
At the same time as he's countering your spell. Yeah. At the
Yeah,
same time as he's targeting it, sorry.
So I can now Comet Storm while he's doing that.
In theory.
Yeah.
So, you can respond, though.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. So Comet Storm.
Oh, Jesus.
X equals 8 with 2 targets kicking at once.
Yeah, that does me.
So take 8, Sam.
Lee, you have 2 blue sources. And 4 mana.
I don't have counter spell.
You could flick a Deadeye and then flick a Venser to return it to his hand. Ugh.
You can just cast it again, though, I think.
Yeah, of course, but it'll make Greg pay 1 more mana to do it.
I'm just going to die. Because I'm going to die anyway.
All right.
Then before it resolves, I want to... Oh, no, it'll go... This is Greg's turn, right?
Yeah, it's my turn.
Yeah, okay, that's fine then, that's fine.
So I've got... Let me just take out that Drake. There's 2 of those.
Oh, dear.
There's 2 extra elementals.
Turn your mic off.
I have been. I've been hiccuping for ages.
But I know your 2 cards, don't I?
Yeah, you know my 2 cards.
Why don't we just go Jace, Wielder of Mysteries, then Windfall, and call it a night?
Why? How many cards do you have in your deck?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
In your deck?
17 in my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 in my deck. And I'm going to, before I do it, I'm going to -3 Jace to target counterspell. And then I'm going to attack you if that doesn't work. So,
I mean, I could survive the attack probably. But yes, that kills me by winning the game.
So draw the deck.
So what cards do I even...
What was left in your library, Sam?
Oh, Lightning Rift. Well, that would have been good.
That would be good.
Chroma's Vengeance would have drawn the game out even longer.
But it's a deck that gave surprising amount of fight for just an out-of-the-box one.
It drew a lot of its good cards early.
Yeah.
And like Niv Mizzet